Alright, so welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get that perfect crisp edge on your lawn and what tools you should be using in different situations. So stay tuned, let's go over it right now. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're standing in my front yard with my walkway here. So I wanted to go over and show you guys how to get that perfect crisp 90-degree angle, that nice defined crisp line that you guys like, and what tool you should be using. So as you guys can see, my edge is a little bit overgrown here. I haven't been out here and cut about a week, so I'm just actually cutting today and doing a little edging. So I thought I would bring you guys this video because this has been a hot topic here. So when it comes down to edging your lawn, and when you have pavement and grass like I do here, pavement and grass, you want to actually use a stick edger. Now I know some of you guys out there are pretty good with the weed whacker, like freehanding the weed whacker, and sometimes if I'm in a rush when I just mow my yard and I'm actually using the weed whacker to do a little bit of edging around the lawn, I'll just go ahead and hit the edges here with the weed whacker also. Now I noticed I've gotten a lot better with freehanding weed whacking, but what happens is when you use the weed whacker is you start to hit the grass and the dirt a little bit too much, so you cause a little bit wider gap in between your pavement and your grass and soil. So that's why with the weed whacker it's not good when it comes to edging. Now if you have an area where, I'm gonna take you to the front of your lawn or something like that, when you don't have any pavement that's high enough for your grass. So let's get it down, let's get a low look here. See, now when it comes to my front here, the lawn is higher than the actual pavement, so using the edger here would not help me. So now I can use a weed whacker in this area. This area using a weed whacker is fine because you're not going to be able to place the edger right here on the pavement and get that perfect edge. Now some people can, because certain settings on the edger you can raise it up, but actually weed whacking in this situation does a lot better. But when you have the pavement and the actual soil that's leveled off together, you want to use a stick edger. So I'm gonna go over and show you my stick edger and my weed whacker, and I'm gonna give you a quick demonstration on how to get that nice defined crisp line. So stay tuned. These are the two tools that I use when I do my yard. One is the stick edger, one is the weed whacker, both made by Ryobi. That's part of their 18V battery operated tool sets that they have, and it's not nothing too fancy. These are the two tools I've been using for about 2 and 3 years, never had any issues, but they get the job done. Finished doing that first pass with the stick edger. Very fast, very easy, very simple, and you're gonna get a crisp, clean edge every single time. That's why you want to use a stick edger when you're doing the walkway kind of pavements that are kind of even with the lawn, because you're gonna get a nice, crisp, clean edge. Now compared to the left side, I didn't do that side yet, but you see the big difference between the edge on the right side and that left side. Now I know some of you guys are good with the freehand weed whacking, but that's okay. But I'm talking about the people, the DIYers that are not good at freehand weed whacking. You want to get yourself a stick edger. Doesn't matter what stick edger you use, but it's gonna make your lawn look 10 times better. Now when you have the pavement, like I said, that's lower than the actual grass in the front, then you can use a weed whacker and just walk the line and you'll get a nice edge that way too. But when you have pavement that's even with your lawn, you want to use a stick edger. So let me go ahead, show you guys this side, and then we can wrap this video up. All right, so as you guys can see, I finished edging up this second side, and as you guys can see, is nice and defined, nice and crisp. This is what you want. This is why you want to use an edger and not a weed whacker. Now, if you're experienced, you might get away with using a weed whacker, but if you're a DIY person and you're not experienced, you want to have yourself a separate tool for the edges. So when you have the pavement and the grass that meet together, an edger is perfect for this situation. Now, if you have the pavement that's lower than the actual grass at the end like I do, then it's okay to use the weed whacker. So make sure you guys pick yourself up an edger and a weed whacker so you can have two different tools for every application that you need. So as you guys can see, a defined line here, a defined line on the second side. Now all you got to do is blow the grass out and you'll have an even more defined line. So I hope this video helped you guys out on figuring whether you should get an edger or a weed whacker. Me personally, I think you should have both, but that's just my personal opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys have an edger and a weed whacker for separate applications, or do you guys make it work with just the weed whacker? So put it in the comment section and let me know. I hope this video helped you guys out, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. So take care.